Okay, so who's ready to find out what was in that box last week? I'm so excited. I got an amazing new, well, I'll tell you in just a minute. Okay, welcome back to Ever Roaming. I am going to do a gear review this week. I kind of alluded to a box that I got in the mail, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I just want to remind you that if you're interested in my tips and tricks and my gear reviews and information on section hiking the PCT, to remember to subscribe to my channel and then hit that little bell down there so you get notified when I put out new videos, hopefully every Friday. I've taken over my editing, so we'll see how that goes. Well, like I said, my name is Hummingbird. I'm an avid hiker and backpacker. I have been hiking since I was a kid. I've probably hiked thousands of miles in my life, and I've become a backpacker in the last few years, and probably hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of miles of backpacking. So I'm sharing what I've learned with you. And also I started doing this YouTube channel because my Instagram really has been taking off. I'm getting a great following of people who are interested in backpacking and section hiking. And I wanted to start sharing more information other than just a little photo with information about that photo or my thoughts, or just a little clip of a video. So I started this channel. I also started a Facebook group. It's getting going, but I'm hoping that will be more of a forum for people who want to meet each other or share information, maybe meet up to do sections together. But I'm going to leave that all up to you. Whatever you guys start telling me that you're interested in or how you want to shape this, I am open to all suggestions and is definitely appreciated. Okay, so this is what I got last week. Ta-da! Isn't it gorgeous? It's so light. This is the Zpacks Arc Blast 55 liter, and I'm going to show you all the details of it now. So here's a general overview of how the pack fits. I added a hip belt pouch to each side. You can see the curve. There's a very large water bottle pocket or accessory pocket on the side. A lot of freedom of movement. Again, a pocket on this side. And a really large mesh pocket on the back. And here's a cool feature. Zpacks created this two-piece hip belt system that can be individually adjusted to get the perfect fit for your hips. All right, let's take an up-close look at some of these features of this pack. First of all, on their website, they advertise it as 20.1 ounces. I did add a few items, and I'll show you that here. Mine weighs about 23 ounces now. On the front strap here, I added this water bottle holder. I had another bag on a different pack, but it wasn't made for water bottles and they kept falling out. So this one actually has this little loop that goes on to the top of the water bottle and holds it. So I added that. I also added the hip belt pouches. These are supposed to be waterproof, these little zippers that are on top of here. They have pretty good ample space. Let me open one and show you. Okay, so these little pouches here on the belt, they're pretty roomy. Probably put the whole phone down in, yep, put the whole phone right down in there. And they are waterproof zippers as far as I remember from what I read on the website. So those are nice to add it on. Another thing that this pack has is this great breathable mesh back. So when you create your arc with this frame, it gives a space in between, and I'll show you more of that. So to make the arc, you just press down on the top of the frame and pull the tabs. So you can see here there is this mesh backing, and then that sits on your back, and then the arcing of the frame creates this space. This frame on this pack, the frame on this pack is external, and it's like a crossbar system. So you have one here at the top, you have another crossbar, kind of tough to see here, in the middle, and there's one also at the very bottom that you can see here. And then there's a rod that creates the arc that runs up both sides. On this mesh back panel, you have these pull tabs, and then you press down on the top to create the arc. The great thing about this pack that I did not have on my Hyperlite Mountain Gear pack is this actually has load lifters. A lot of the ultralight packs that are almost frameless often don't come with them. And then on the top, there's a strap that goes over the roll top closure. Another nice feature about this pack is the torso strap height is adjustable. This strap here slides, and you can adjust the length of the torso. Also, the hip belt is interchangeable. I got the small, but you can interchange this. So if somebody else wanted to use your pack, they could get a different hip belt size if they needed, or adjust the torso. Now, it's not a huge adjustment on the length, but it is adjustable. One of the only issues I've had so far with this pack is the way that this seam is sewn in the lumbar area. This is actually a little scratchy on my back, so I'm probably going to order the lumbar pad accessory to put over that. So let's just take a look at the side of the pack here. I added these roll top closures. I like that style of rolling the pack down from the top, and I'll show you how that works. On the side, we have these tensioners. They are not elastic. I was worried that if they were elastic, they were going to stretch out eventually and be useless, and they're actually not. They're the cord from Zpacks, and they can cinch down the side depending on the size of load you're carrying. There is a pocket here for water bottles. You could put a couple of smart liter water bottles in there. Looks like it has a good bungee. So far, it's holding everything really well. You can see again the arc here. Okay, and then on the front of the pack, we have this mesh pocket on the front here. Can hold a lot. It's very stretchy, so I'll be keeping certain things out there. On the very bottom, there are attachment points here with a little bit of cord as well. So if you wanted to attach like a wet tent out here, or a sleep pad, like the fold-up sleep pads, you could do that on the bottom here. All right, and here is one of the reasons why I got this pack. It can hold a full-size bear can, and you can see there's still plenty of room around the edges to put things. This is a Dyneema composite fabric. Their website says that it is highly water resistant, and it looks like, let's see, are they sealed? Yep, it looks like the seams are sealed. I would still use a bag liner or waterproof bags for your stuff, just in case as a backup. A lot of people recommend that, and I feel the same. And here's a look at the bag just unrolled, standing up. It's very roomy. So I showed you one of my favorite new pieces of gear. Why don't you comment below and tell me about some of your favorite pieces of gear? I've also included in the description below a link to my current gear list. I have many different gear lists, so if you would like to see some of the ones that I used early on, just comment below and let me know and I can upload those. I have gear lists that from when I started out in the early sections of the PCT, where I had about a 20-ish pound base weight. I'm down to probably between 10 and 11 pounds right now. But I can post those if you're interested in seeing what types of gear I was carrying and what that looks like in weight. Okay, so you can find the links to my Instagram and my Facebook below. And if you like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, put a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell down there so you get notified when I put new videos up every, hopefully, Friday. We'll see how that goes. See you next time.